This week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Konami dropped a brand new selection pack called Ruler's Providence. There are brand new Dragon Ruler support coming out in Master Duel, and it's been how many years? Over 12 flipping years. Dragon Rulers came out in 2013, and now 12 years later, we got new support in Master Duel. In today's Master Duel video, we're gonna be breaking Dragon Rulers here in this game. I'm gonna showcase you guys everything you guys need to know about the brand new Dragon Ruler cards, do a full deck breakdown for you guys, showcase you guys the deck list, showcase an insane bread and butter combo you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck. And let me tell you, the combo literally FTKs. Most importantly, we're gonna hop into Master Duel rank and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Archive, and today we're talking about one of the most iconic, most feared, and now revived strategies in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! This deck is Dragon Rulers. Originally debuting back in 2013, Dragon Rulers dominated the competitive meta. So much so that most of the deck got banned. They were infamous for their recursive power, graveyard synergy, and boss monster spam. And now they're back with brand new support that takes this archetype to a whole new level. Let's talk about the new cards. Spectral adds any 2 Dragon Ruler monsters directly from your deck to your hand, which gives this deck insane setup power. Next, we got Nebulous. This card can revive your banished rulers. The brand new Xyz Chasma can copy the effects of any of your rulers, basically giving you double search or disruption or extension per turn. Eclipse helps you dig even deeper into your deck for more Dragon Rulers by summoning them directly from the deck or Banish Zone, and this card is a built-in spell and trap negation. And then there's the boss, Disaster, a tower-like threat that's immune, massive, and banishes every monster your opponent controls on summon. Absolutely terrifying. This deck can be played pure, but shines even harder when you pair it with engines like Rose Dragon or even Tenpai for explosive combo lines. The recursion, the power, the grind game, the OTKs. Dragon Rulers are back, and they're here to shape the new Master Duel meta. All right, guys, let's break it down card by card. Guys, before we begin with the deck list, save the date right now, October 24th at tx1.com. Oh my goodness, the most beautiful looking deck box of all time. I love you guys. You guys have been asking me, yo, Sam, when is this deck box releasing? And it's releasing on the 24th of October. Here is the deck list for my Dragon Ruler deck. The goal of this deck is simple, okay? I want you guys to know one thing. All you have to do with this deck is get 2 level 7s out and you win the game. All right, that is it. This is the deck list right here. I'm playing 44 cards. I'm just gonna quickly showcase you guys real quick. I think the ratios of this is perfect. 44 cards might be a little bit of a stretch, but I feel like it's okay. You're playing multiple engines in this deck. You're playing multiple bricks in this deck, like Quakemaru Draco, and you're playing Christia, and you're also playing cards like Fadra, and maybe, the Nebulous. It's fine. It's okay, right? So, increasing the deck size wouldn't hurt that much. Obviously, I want to play a perfect 40. You guys can cut a lot of cards out, but I feel like I just want to have options in the main deck. Spectral is the most broken card in the deck. You discard this and a dragon to search any ruler directly from your deck to your hand, which is actually really, really powerful to get started in all your combo plays. I feel like you guys will better understand this deck a bit more once I showcase you guys the combo segment. But yeah, the deck is just really great. It just focuses on getting dragons to the graveyard, so that way that you can keep recurring them from the grave. Not only can you recur them, but you can also search as well to get access to all your combo plays. So it's like recursion, consistency, toolbox. Dragon Rulers offer everything. And you guys are wondering, yo, how does Tenpai work with this deck? Well, Tenpai gives you free level 7 bodies with Biden, right? And Biden says you can target a fire dragon monster. So you can even target Blaster in the graveyard and summon it. And your whole goal of this deck is summon Chasma. And Chasma basically copies the effect of all the Dragon Rulers. So once you get Chasma, Chasma will dump Tidal, Tidal will dump Christia. And then on your opponent's turn, Chasma will send Redox, Redox will revive back Christia, and you have a FTK going first. So going first, you're just trying to summon out Archlord Christia. If this card sticks on the field, you win the game. And yeah, this right here is the deck list. You guys will fully understand it a bit better once I showcase you guys a combo. Let me showcase you guys the most broken combo that you guys can do with the new Dragon Rulers. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm gonna showcase you guys the quick 1.5 card combo when it comes to playing the brand new Dragon Ruler cards. The best 1 card starter in the deck, well, 1.5 card starter has to be Spectral, Dragon Ruler of the Flickers. This with any Dragon Ruler, any big names, is full combo. The whole goal of this deck is to do one thing and one thing only, is to make Chasma. You make Chasma, you win the game. And Chasma can revive back Christia from the graveyard during your opponent's turn because Chasma gets to copy both the Dragon Ruler effects, right? So what can you do with Spectral and Tempest? This is the 1.5 card combo that's really guaranteed in the deck. The thing about this deck is that it's more of a freestyle type deck where it depends on the cards you have in your hand. The whole goal of Dragon Rulers is basically, I want you guys to instill one thing into your mind when you guys are playing this deck. How can I get 2 level 7s on board? That is it. Spectral is just the easiest way to get 2 level 7s on board, and you have full combo. And let me show you guys what you can do going first. All right, let's go. So what can you do with this? So you want to go with Spectral. Spectral right here. Send the Dragon Ruler name from your deck to the grave. You can add Burner and of course Blaster. Now you have Tempest, a free name you can summon from the graveyard, which is really awesome. Now you can go Burner effect, send Blaster to the graveyard. Summon Blaster from the deck. You always want to get access to Blaster first. Blaster needs to be in your graveyard because you want to trigger its effect to search your 10-pie monsters, which is really important. So you always want to like see Blaster in the graveyard for your first summon with like Tempest or like Redox or even just Tidal. All right, so you manage the 2 rulers, summon Tempest. Now Blaster is going to trigger off its effect to search Genroku, right? And Genroku can use its effect right here to summon itself. All right, and then you can use Genroku, tribute itself. You're seeing Tenpai. Going second, Tenpai is OTK, but going first, Tenpai is a combo piece, right? So you know these 2 into Chasma, Dragon Ruler of the Auroras, and then you can go Sangan Kaiman. You can search for Chundra right here. Summon Chundra, all right, and then you can use Pydra and the Chundra right here to summon Bident from your extra deck, and you can utilize Bident's effect. You can revive back the Pydra from your graveyard, and now you can go Chasma's effect to dump the title and detach the Tempest, and this lets you dump Archlord Christia to the graveyard. And guys, you haven't used title yet because whenever you copied an effect of Chasma, you're not really using the main title's effect, right? Because you can only use each Dragon Ruler's names once per turn. You can, you can either summon it or use their effect to search or use their effect to dump or use their effect to pop. It all depends on which attribute you're using. But once you use Chasma, Chasma basically copies whatever ruler that you dump to the grave. So like you can basically use the same ruler twice in one turn, which is really insane. All right. And then you can summon Tidal that you just dump because you dump Christia to the graveyard. All right. And now you can use these 2 into Eclipse. And Eclipse is awesome because Eclipse, if your opponent doesn't have any hand traps here, the only thing that you lose to is impermanence. So Eclipse actually protects you from impermanence, which is crazy. And then you use Eclipse's effect to target the Burner, to summon the Blaster, and you shuffle back Burner directly into the deck, which is crazy, right? And now you use these 2 right here, the Pydra, and of course, the Blaster that you summon freely off Eclipse to make Erratic Seal. All right? And now you end your turn. This is your end board. It looks really weak, but this is FTK. Watch this. Look at this. All right. Obviously, you want to hold Chasma for later because it's either 2 things, okay? It's either you go draw phase, activate Chasma, summon Christia. And the reason you do this is because you play around Talents. And Talents is really popular. So it's like, or you wait till your opponent commits a card, then you activate Chasma, revive back Christia. So that way that you play around Impermanence. So it's like all up to personal preference. Do you play around Talents or do you play around Impermanence? That is basically it. That's the only dilemma that I have with this deck. But I think it's best to play around Impermanence. Like, pick your poison. You feel what I'm saying? So your opponent normal summons a monster. Doesn't matter what you normal summon. Activate Chasma. Send Redox to the graveyard. So now Chasma becomes Redox. All right? And then you detach the Blaster. And then you revive back to Christia. And guys, this is your end board. They can't do shit. Like, they can't do shit. You also have a Erratic Seal bounce as well. And if Christia gets negated for whatever reason, you can go Erratic Seal, bounce whatever monsters, summon Koikimeru Draco directly from the deck. Like, which is crazy. You can tribute this, summon Koikimeru Draco directly from the deck if Christia gets negated. And then you have a spell and trap negate with this to protect your Christia. And the follow-ups. Look at the follow-ups in the grave. You have Tempest, you have Blaster, you have Redox in the graveyard. And look, yeah, and you also have Tidal as well. So on the start of your turn, you can go Eclipse and Chasma to make Disaster, and then it's a catastrophe from there on in for your opponent, right? But anyways, this is what you're trying to aim with this deck. This is the end board that you're trying to go for. I know it's L as hell. You know, it's not the greatest looking board for your opponent. No, it's not the greatest looking board, but obviously this is the floodgate board, right? Like, this is unfair. You feel what I'm saying? So, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, we can set up something like this here in Master Duel. If you go first, we win because we set up this lock. If you go second, we win because we're going to OTK with Tenpai. So Tenpai is versatile. It's a starter for this deck going first. And going second, it's an OTK tool. All right, guys, hop into Master Duel rank and send all our opponents to the Shadow Realm. Remember, guys, the game plan going first, pretty much the same thing. Set up on Unbreakable board with Christia or the Quaking Meru Draco. But going second, bro. What is this? World Legacy World. Okay. All right. Okay. And a card. Okay. Lancia. Let me just ash this shit, fam. Let me ash this shit, fam. All right. Going second. We are OTKing, guys. Okay. Going second, we are OTKing. All right. That is the plan. Oh, bro. Come on, man. This is such a perfect OTK hand, by the way. This hand was a perfect OTK hand. This is a fire hand right here. This is an insane hand right here. Okay, let's go activate Spectral first. If this gets Ash here, it's going to be really unfortunate. I'm not even going to capture you guys. Okay. I'll add these two to my hand. Move it. Move it. Okay. Honestly, Droll is actually fine. Droll is actually fine here. Obviously, it kind of sucks. But we still at least established a Dragon Ruler board, right? Okay. Okay, summon this. And now we know that this guy has no max C, right? So, right, we can banish the Fool in our hand. Yep, banish. Summon Tempest. And at least we can make Chasma here. Chasma can do a lot of things. It can reborn. It can do a lot of things. But I feel like with this hand right here, I think with Christia is just amazing. Send Title. We can banish. We can send Blaster to the grave. Amazing. Then we can go Blaster, Title. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We have Ash Blossom and Droll, right? Which is not bad. No, screw it, bro. Resolves. Yeah, eh? Oh my god, I'm such a bot. Bro, I just get punished, bro. Why am I so greedy, bro? I was scared of talents, man. I was scared of Habakiri. I'm actually a freaking bot, man. Why do I do that to myself, bro? Why do I do that to myself? Guys, I had the plays, man. I'm such a freaking idiot. Rapengu. Okay. Okay, I'm ashing it. Okay. Alright, but Droll kills his deck, no? Okay, guys. Honestly, it didn't even matter anyways. Oh, no. Actually, it did matter. It actually did matter, actually. Because he had to commit into the board. Then I could have... Bro, I'm actually a bot. Like, I'm actually such a bot, man. I'm actually not... Like, I'm actually a bot. Okay, and he's going to add one. I can't believe it. I could have won this duel, man. What's wrong with me? Okay. Holy smokes, man. Okay. Can't believe it, guys. I cannot believe it. If there's another turn, we cook him. Look at our grave. Like, we're actually cooking this guy. Okay. Okay. I definitely misplayed there. Honestly, yeah, I'll never do that ever again. Okay. Okay. Kumen focus. This could have been over with if I just like not been a bot. If I just wasn't a bot, this could have been just over with. That is okay. All right, we got the Dragon Rulers coming out next turn. All right. Okay, so you have to just kill this. We kill this, I summon Dragon Ruler from the graveyard. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Wait, what? If this card attack is unaffected by other card effects. That is so jokes. That is so funny, bro. Yep. Disaster is broken. Starting off your turn with Disaster is actually pretty insane. IP. Okay. All right. Tempest is insane. Yep. Yep. SP, okay. Okay. Let me see here. This and this. Let's see what he's saying. Let's see if he SPs it. Yeah. We go Tempest. Effect title. Add, of course, the Ting. Add the stream. Yes, sir. Then we go these two. I can use Redox still. Chasma effect. I can attach this. Okay, that was not the play I intended to do, guys. All right, let's go, bro. You beat Christia and Jasmine? I don't think so. Yo, man, I'm just misplaying, guys. It was supposed to be this search, dump Tempest, search another monster. That's fine. He's gonna scoop because you can't beat Christia. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm sorry, main event. You're the side event now, pussy. All right, guys, here we go. The very first duel, we lost the coin toss, but that is okay because, yo, what we're gonna do going second is very simple. We're just gonna bait out our opponents with the Dragon Ruler cards, and then we just Chundra for game, right? Like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, this is how it's gonna go. Let's do it. Watch. So we're going second into a board, right? So if we're going second into a board, let's go second into a board. So react in here. Call by the Grave would suck. I'm not even lying to you guys. Call by the Grave here would suck. Ash Blossom, yeah. Okay. Oh, Ash Blossom Tang. Okay. By banishing Reacted and Tempest. Okay. Okay, summon Redox. Okay, so no Maxi. He has no Maxi. Okay, and then we use Tempest's effect right here. All right, we'll use Tempest's effect right here. We are going to search for, of course, Lightning. Okay, and then Lightning send Genroku to the grave. Draw a Lockbird. Okay, this is still fine. This is actually still fine. We'll activate this. Send this. We'll summon Tempest. Okay. And he can't MTP. He can't do anything else. Literally, he put the last card in his hand. Okay, if he the last card in his hand. Yeah. That's so jokes. Okay. Let's see. Let's go Chasma send Blaster. I think that's the play. We actually don't even have to send Blaster. We can just summon this and negate the spawn trap card. Honestly, this is fine. This is on the gate, actually. It's the same thing, Blaster or this. It doesn't matter. I think this is better. Imperm is fine. Well, we lose to another Imperm anyways. Active effect. Attach to negate. If that's let's see if that's a double Imperm. Okay, nope. Okay. Summon this. And then we can make Hieratic Seal, which is really good, or we can just normal summon Chundra. Yeah. They'll just never know what hit them. Send me first, I lock you out. Send me second, I OTK you. Come on, man. I got options. Mate. I got options. Mark your calendars. DSP Ash Double Deck Box drops October 24th only at txx1.com. This new release features a double deck box capacity, comes with 2 unique dividers, all while paying homage to the original that started it all. Save the date, October 24th at 8 p.m. EST at txx1.com. Become Supreme Pro today. All right, this hand, we're just going straight second, guys. I think this is the Dragon Ruler Goo, I think. It's just like, they just like pass it right back to us. Hello? Okay. Yo, no problem, bro. You are dead. What if I just normal summon Chundra and I use effect? Okay, yeah, that's fine, yeah. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Yo, what if I show you this? What if I just show him that? Okay. Draw, eh? So you're just the GOAT. Okay. All right. I think you're dead, punk. I think you're dead, punk. Yeah. Yeah. You see that, guys? The strategy is very simple. You go first, you set up this unbreakable board. You go second, you OTK. Let's get one more duel, all right, where I can set up the board properly without misplaying into, you know. But you guys already saw with the Ritual Beast guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were able to, you know, eventually get out Christia if I didn't misplay. When I didn't misplay, you know what I'm saying? So let's get one more duel. All right, one more duel. Honestly, guys, we keep losing the coin toss. Like, I'm just always going second, I guess. I guess I'm playing a 10-5 deck. All right, guys, let's go. Let's get it. Like, going second, we're just doing a bunch of cap, and then we summon Pydra, and then they get sick. Let's see if they have a way to stop our fool over here. Ice. Okay, usually I think X is just a powerful starter. I think X is just a bit stronger. Oh, so they're going X first? Okay. Interesting. Sword. Special sword. They're gonna search. And on res, we have to fool up because if they make Pharaoh Imps, we get punished. Okay, yeah, he's definitely playing. Please, stop this. Okay, results. Now it's either he's forced to go Pharaoh Imps, like, you know, like, it's just obviously less draws. Yep. Watashi wa star. Okay. Yeah, Talon's gonna put in work, guys. Okay, dual drive. His X in hand, so he's searching plug-in. I think Plasma Hole. Okay. Okay, he's searching Plasma Hole. So we're not gonna max C here. There's no point. Okay, Plasma Hole plug-in. X plug-in, Plasma Hole 2 unknown. Wait, why didn't he just use Ice? Plug-in? Okay. Starly. Oh, this is perfect, bro. Okay, we have to bait out Detonator, bro. We actually have to bait out Detonator. I'm gonna chain my own maxi. Yep. Yes, Plasma Hole. So we have to try to bait out Detonator as much as we can. I'm trying to bait out Detonator right now. Oh my god, what a bot. What a bot. They control. Deado. Battle. Let's just pretend to pop it, and then I'll protect it. I'll just attack, make Zeus, clear the whole board. Nope. Make Zeus here. Okay, send this. And Ash. Pop Cross. And he has X in hand. And we're chilling. Okay, and we're actually chilling here. Because he's gonna go get X and Aggregator. I'm gonna chain Zeus. Wipe the whole board. And he's gonna go, and on Resolution, I'm just gonna draw. And next turn we have Genroku. This is a good game. He's a bot! You guys see that we actually got him checkmate there? You guys see that we got him checkmate? So he has X in hand, right? Or maybe he... Or maybe... No, he discarded the X from his hand to summon Ice. So he actually has no follow-up. But I was playing like he had X in hand. So if you want X, right? If you want X and Aggregator target Zeus, I go chain link 2 aggregator, chain link 1 X. I go chain Zeus, banish everything. He's gonna search sword to his hand. On resolution, I activate Droll. Like what else can he do? And in this case, as you guys saw, he had no starters because I don't know why he summoned ice like that. Just for the vibes to make Star Leech. Felt like that didn't make sense. But you see that? We baited him into using Detonator to pop the Sengen Kaiman. And then once that happens, Talons just takes his Detonator, makes Zeus, and it's GG no re. Overall, guys, this is the deck list right here. I'm really glad that I was able to showcase you guys the combo in the beginning. The whole goal of this deck is try to get out 2 level 7s so you can go Chasma to dump Christia under the graveyard, and then on your opponent's turn, use Redox effect to revive back the Christia from the grave. Don't be like me and just inherently activate Chasma like you guys saw against the Ritual Beast player. I was playing around talents, but in reality, there are more infinite impermanences than there are talents. So you just got to pick your poison. I obviously picked the wrong poison. You feel what I'm saying? I picked talents instead of the infinite impermanence, and I got punished. We still won that game, but you guys are able to see in the combo segment how this deck operates while going first. I felt like this deck is a bit better going second because we've gone second all day in today's video. But yeah, the deck can go first and go second. It is by far not the best deck. It is a fun deck. It is a very nostalgic deck. For those of you who are coming back since 2013 to see like Spectral, like this card is broken as hell. Smash thumbs up button, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next Master Archive episode. Be sure to save the date, October 24th, for this brand new Halloween collection drop at txx1.com. All right, guys, your boy Sam from T-Sam signing out. All right, peace.